Right. Good evening, everyone. Online students, good evening. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? Kindly please respond to me in the chat for me, guys. Online students, please check. Come on, respond to me in the chat for me. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? Come on, respond. Perfect. Yeah, very good evening, guys. Very good evening. So, yes, you can hear me, you can see the screen. All right. Let us start our today's session. So guys, yes, before starting our today's sessions, as always, let us just try to have a very small and a quick recap of the concepts which I had covered in our last session. So guys, last class, exactly last week, Monday, same day. Yes. Yeah. By last week, Monday, we completed discussing about cookies. Basically, we've been discussing about session management. Did you remember? Okay, Tuesday, last week, Tuesday to right now, totally 6 days completed. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 6 days completed. How many of you created at least one project? Four, 3 to 4 people. What about others? Come on, guys, you know the process. You should start creating that. For example, you should do that here. You already know the concepts. See, this is a message, idea of a project which one of your students sent to me, like leave management system. Is it done? Completed? Good job. I'm unable to save this. Like welcome to leave management, login. I'm unable to save this. If I save this, it will be very nice actually. So this is an idea, one of your classmate only. And I'm very much impressed with this. Like that, you should be able to do that. You already know what is a cookie. You already know HTTP session, servlets. You already know request sending and response. You already know HTML, JSP. So what are you waiting for? Try to do that. Try to create a project like that. Yes? Respond. So anyways, good job. Good job. All right. So today, anyways, we started discussing about session management. We know what is a session. So the time period between user login and logout, that is actually known as a session. We need to manage the session of the user so that we'll be able to provide better services to the user. There are 4 ways are there. First one is by using you need to respond. First one is by using guys, what is happening? Come back from holiday environment. Still in holiday atmosphere. One more time. One more time. See, this is what I told you. Revise. Anyways, session management. We can track a user's session in 4 ways. First way, we already completed. What is that first way? By using cookies. Right now, you are listening. First way is cookies. Second way is HTTP session. Third way is URL rewriting. And fourth way is hidden form fields. In these 4 ways, first way we are done. Cookie. Do you remember that? We created a cookie, we set the age, we set the expiry date. So cookie, by using get cookies method, we are able to retrieve the cookies in the form of an array. Yeah, we already know that. Cookie. So basically, what is a cookie? Cookie is a small piece of information travels through the multiple requests and responses. Yes or no? Two types of cookies are there, persistent cookies, non-persistent cookies. Yeah, we already covered that. Now still three concepts are pending. That is HTTP session, URL rewriting, and hidden form fields. All these three, we will be covering them with a major project, like little bit lengthy project, like a e-commerce kind of project we want to do. Is that okay? Online students, come on, respond to the chat for me, guys. Yeah, I'll check with that. Ritesh, I'll check with that. Okay. Right. Now, so before jumping into the project, first I want you to write some points related to HTTP session, URL rewriting, and hidden form fields. After that, we'll start with our code. So this project may take 3 to 4 days time, basing upon how fast you are typing. With this project, we both will try to code simultaneously. As a matter of fact, you will code before me only. Is that okay? So please keep your siding as HTTP session. Just some notes is there today. HTTP session. After that, URL rewriting, hidden form fields, and then we'll start with the code. Come on, please keep your siding as HTTP session. And by the way, most probably another 15 days, I guess. Another 2 weeks, below 2 weeks, our advanced Java will be completed. Below 2 weeks. This is a major project which we are going to do, right? And this project also, yeah, I'll say that when I started the project. Come on, first let's try to write some notes. Please keep your setting as HTTP session. Note down a small point for me. HTTP session is used to HTTP session is used to maintain user's state users state and data across multiple requests in a web application Now read the point one more time. HTTP session is used to maintain a user's state and data across multiple requests in a web application. Wait, cookie also will do the same thing, na? Cookie also travels through multiple requests. So what is the difference between a cookie and a HTTP session? So there is a huge difference between cookie, HTTP session, URL rewriting, and hidden form fields. All these later, after completing the project, then easily you will be able to understand. Is that okay? Come on. So first, let's try to deal with HTTP session. We already completed cookie. If we are dealing with HTTP session, then we'll be able to understand what is actually the difference between these two, right? Okay, let's go. Next point. It helps manage, it means HTTP session. It helps manage session information. It helps manage session information on the server side, underlying server side. It helps manage session information on the server side. Next point. Next point. A session is created. A session is created when get session method is called. A session is created when get session method is called on an HTTP servlet request object. On an HTTP servlet request object. Wait. Now, HTTP servlet request, that object, where we will be able to get that object? we are already writing that in our code. Where we write that in our code? For do get or do post methods, we are passing the parameters. Na? How many parameters we are passing? First one is HTTP servlet request. Second one is HTTP servlet response. So we'll be getting that reference, na? REQ. Respond. REQ dot, REQ dot get session. Do you remember a servlet context object? Which method we have used? REQ dot get servlet context. Exactly the same, but in the place of context, we'll be using session. Am I clear with that? Okay, next one. If a session already exists for the client, if a session already exists for the client, get session method returns the same session, otherwise it creates a new session. Otherwise, it creates a new session. Now, these are all the methods, some methods, important methods and descriptions available. Take a minute time, 2 to 3 minutes time, no problem. Kindly please have all these methods in your notes along with their descriptions. Absolutely okay, no problem. Feel free to write. After completing our today's notes, 3 to 4 days, we will be dealing with the code only. Read and write. Read and write. Set attribute. Set attribute. Yeah. Did you remember set attribute method? We can use this method on 3 objects. What are those 3 objects? Servlet context, HTTP session. One more. What is that? Look and tell me. Just look and tell me. Look. No problem. You already wrote that in your notes. Tell me. We can use that set attribute method on 3 objects. What are those? Online students, feel free to respond. Look here. Servlet context, servlet request. For generic servlet, we use this. Servlet request or HTTP session. Servlet context we used. Servlet request also we used. Do you remember that? Request.set attribute. Yeah, we used this. And HTTP session, right now we are going to discuss with that. Come on, you should not forget that. Please, go ahead. Done? Done with the methods? Set attribute, get attribute, remove attribute. Oh, get attribute names. Okay. Put value. Right. Continuation, please. Get value, remove value, get value names, invalidate. What is that invalidate? Yeah, I'll let you know. Get servlet context, get session context. Okay. And how many of you are going for Spring Boot? Almost everyone. Which concept is going on? What? Loudly. Models. Still in the basics. How many sessions completed? 2 to 3. It's okay. Still in the basics. No problem. No issues. No issues. And please make sure to write how to create a session also. The syntax. Make sure to write the syntax. Online students, if completed, kindly please do message me in the chat. Take your time, no worries. But make sure to message me in the chat so that I'll be able to know. Otherwise, I'll not be able to know that. Done? Wait for a minute. One last minute, guys. And if you observe here, get session method. Okay, there are two versions of get session method. First one is without any parameters. Second one is with a single parameter, and that is of type Boolean. Okay, what this Boolean, what is the use of this? Guys, remember one thing. Last point, what you have written, point. Last point, what get session method will do? If a session is already available, it will use the same session. Otherwise, it will create a new session. If you don't want to create a new session, directly want to use the existing session, we can use that Boolean like true or false. I'll show you in our code. I'll show you. No need to worry. I hope you are getting the point here, right? I'll show you. No worries. All right. Now, so yeah, totally we are having four ways are there. First one is cookies. Second one is HTTP session. Third one is URL rewriting. URL rewriting. Okay. Now here I'll do one thing. Just a second. In this URL rewriting, we will be able to pass the parameters. For example, okay, I'm going with something like this. Java is awesome. Okay, we are getting some data, copy. Okay, and let me just try to get it on the paint. Okay, so basically, this is the entire URL. I'm speaking about here in the address bar. When I'm entering the query, Java space is space awesome, I'm getting some search results. Basically, this is a URL. I hope you're getting the point here. Now, in this URL, let us try to see something like ampersand. Ampersand. Let's try to see how many are those. Okay, so basically here I am having a question mark. So what is the use of this question mark? This separates the URL pattern from the parameters. So this is the question mark. Leave it. Now, okay, this is the query. Q represents query. This is a query which I'm trying to search. Ampersand. Can you see this? Okay, RLSZ. After that, ampersand. One more. Yeah, hang on. Here. Enter button. Can you see here also an ampersand is there? Any other? Any other? Any other? This is one more. This is one more. So basically, this, just a second. This is used to, ampersand is used to separate the parameters. I mean, multiple parameters. We can pass multiple parameters in this URL. I hope you are getting the point here. You need to respond, guys. Right? Exactly like this. In our code also, we'll be trying to do this. And basing on these parameters, we will be able to get the data. These parameters belongs to Chrome. I mean, Google. I hope you're getting the point here. Like this, in our code also, we'll be trying to write. This particular concept is known as URL rewriting. Come on, kindly please have this in your notes. Go ahead. URL rewriting is a process of adding parameters to the servlet URL pattern. Please go ahead. URL rewriting is the process of adding parameters to a servlet URL pattern. Syntax. Along with the servlet URL pattern, we need to give a question mark. Basically, that question mark separates the parameters. Question mark, parameter, value, ampersand, parameter, value, like that. We can give multiple parameters. Done? 1 minute. For some people, still holidays did not got completed. You guys went to your hometown. Who went to hometown and came back? Raise your hands. Raise your hands properly. Good job. I'm impressed. Very much impressed. People who are staying here, okay. But going to home and coming back on time, that shows your dedication. Good job. Is it done? Okay. Did you complete UI? HTML? Come on. Whenever you're discussing HTML, there is a concept known as, there is a tag known as input type equal to hidden. Do you remember that? What is the use of that? We will be able to pass the data from one page to another page, but that data will not be seen by the user. Hidden form fields. That is the fourth one. Hidden form fields. Hidden form fields are created by using input type equal to hidden, where in the form tag in HTML. So basically they store the data that is not displayed to the end user, but we can send send the data to the form submissions. That is hidden form fields. This is the fourth one. Kindly please have this. Go ahead, go ahead. URL rewriting, hidden form fields are mainly used to send the data, not exactly for session tracking, but we can use them in session tracking. Tell me one thing, most frequently, if you want to track a user session, which one we are going to use? HTTP session. Cookies will use rare, but mostly we'll be using HTTP session. Go ahead, please. Want to get high security, we'll be using HTTP sessions, not exactly cookie. Cookie user will be able to manage the cookie. Client will be able to track the cookie. But session, no. When you're speaking about HTTP session, it will be stored in server side. Client does not have any authority to manage. That is the reason when you're dealing with username, passwords, banking operations, any kind of payment portals, we'll be using HTTP sessions. If completed, online students, kindly please try to message me in the chat. No, no, not on the entire slide. No worries. Take time. Please message me in the chat if completed, guys. Don't forget to message, okay? Make sure to message me in the chat. Okay. Is it done? Is it done? All right, guys. Now, in order to implement these three, what are those three? HTTP session, URL rewriting, hidden form fields. In order to implement all these three, I intend to create a small project. Just a second. And this is actually our previous project. Do you remember this? Adding employee, display, view employee dot JSP. Previously, we did this, yeah? Come on. Okay. Now, let me just try to go with, we complete this one also. Okay. Yeah. Now I want to create this project, and the project name is online electronic store. Observe the code. I mean, observe the layout. So three tables: admin, customer, product. Admin login. Okay. Username and password. Admin login.html. We need to check whether admin username and password is correct or not by using admin login servlet. Whenever we are dealing with admin login servlet, obviously we need to use DAO layer. DB connect, DB info, you already know that. Do you know that? After that, admin login DAO. Okay. Login DAO is going to check whether username and password of the admin is right or wrong. If it is matching by using in this admin login servlet, I'm going to use HTTP session. I'll be creating the session by using, I'll be trying to create a session by using which method? Get session method. And then I'll send that request to admin home.jsp by using request dispatcher. Do you remember that? Come on. In this admin home.jsp, adding the product, we need to write the code for add product, view product, logout. And that add product, this is a page, add product. And after that, view product. After that, this is for editing also. We'll be able to provide editing also. And then here, delete the product if I want to delete. And basically, this is the entire portal for admin and customer. Now here, if you observe, there are two modules are there here. First one is admin module. Second one is admin module. We will try to do it. I will try to do it in the class. Customer module. I'm sorry. I did not understand. Customer module. You should do that. I hope you are getting the point here. You already know how to register. I'll show you. I'll give you a complete layout. Customer, what customer should be doing. I'll be giving a complete layout. Come on here. Okay. That this is our current project. So we'll see how many days it is going to take. I hope you are understanding exactly what I want to do. Online students, I need your opinion here. Please respond to me in the chat for me, guys. Online students, you just respond. You can respond. Then only I can proceed. Come on, come on. Please respond. Got it? All right. So first things first. In order to create this project, first we need to create some three tables. But even before that, I want you to kindly please have this layout in your notes. Could you please do that? Please have this layout, first layout. Go ahead. Use exactly the same column names so that uniformity will be maintained. First layout, part one, only part one. I believe you're understanding why I'm giving you a layout. Whenever you're writing this layout only, you're getting some idea in your mind, right? Exactly. Done? Done? Now, open your laptops, please. Obviously, you need your notes also, so check that clearly. Please keep this layout open. Open your laptops and you need to create three tables first in the database. Create these three tables. In admin table, pass only one row. Means here, this is the table and select star from admin. Pass only one row. And after that, DESC CUSTOMER customer. After the DESC PRODUCT product. Yeah, these are the tables. Admin table, those are the values. Customer table, those are the columns. And product table, these are the columns. In admin table, pass only one row, enough. And customer product directly from the code, we'll try to do that. First, create all these three tables, please. Give all varchar only. Give all varchar. No need to go with numbers or anything. Just go with varchar. For everything, go with varchar so that we'll be able to write a little bit fast. Please create three tables. Yeah, Ayush, you can use your own values in admin table. I don't mind. These are my values. Feel free to use your own values in admin table. Absolutely allowed. No risk. I'm concerned about only the column names. I want you to give the same column names so that uniformity will be maintained. Data, it's your wish, buddy. And you know that after modifying the data in the database, please make sure to absolutely. Online students, if completed creating all these three tables, please do let me know. One more time I am saying, in admin table, pass only one row. In customer table and in product table, no need to pass any data. Customer table and product table, no need to pass any data. Remember that. What is the last column? Product table, what is the last column? PQTY, P quantity. Is it done? How many are creating the tables? Raise your hands. Creating the table. Still creating the table. I'm not saying completed. How many are still creating the table? Raise your hands. Okay, everyone completed. So now let's try to deal with our project. Okay, open Eclipse, please, and create a project, dynamic web project. Please make sure to give the name as online ELECTRONIC, online electronic portal, online electronic portal. You can give any name, but let's maintain the same online electronic portal, and change your dynamic web module version to 4.0. Give a click on next. Next, make sure to select generate web.xml. Please make sure to select generate web.xml. Finish. So your project will be getting created. First things first, please add, no. Copy paste the OJDBC jar file in the lib folder. First copy paste that. Where is the DB jar? Yeah, DB jar. Mine is OJDBC 6. I'm copy pasting in the lib folder. Make sure to copy paste that in the lib folder. Copy paste, and then add Servlet API in the project build path. Add Servlet API in the project build path. You already know that. Apply and apply close. These two should be there. First one is OJDBC jar file in the lib folder. Copy paste it. And after that, add Servlet API in your project build path. Okay, done. So now let's just try to follow the layout. In the first, in this layout, first what we need to create? Index.html. Let's go. Let's create. Where right click on web app, go to new, select HTML, and here index.html. Index.html, give a click on next and finish. Okay. Now here I'm just going to use CNTS center tag. Okay. And what is the layout? Admin login, customer login. Okay. You know what? Just let me try to go like H1. Okay. H1. And now I'm going to give, I'll be using anchor tag here. Two anchor tags. Okay. First one is admin login, LOGIN, admin login. Second one is CUSTOMER, customer login. I'm going to use two break statements here, just like this, two break statements. And here I just want to write one more. Just let me online ELECTRONIC electronic PORTAL portal. Just let me try to keep it like this. Online electronic store portal. I'm using two break statements just like this. And obviously in our web.xml, we need to go with that index.html. Yeah, it's already there. So no need of remaining things. Let me remove all those remaining. So web.xml, web.xml, after that index.html. So yeah, let's try to execute and see. Right click, run on server, select the server, always use the server. Next, remove all, finish. Yeah, admin login, customer login. Now I want to give the anchor tag here. Let me just try to go with the href. Okay, admin login. Admin login. If I gave a click on admin login, it should be redirected to admin login dot html. Okay, let me just try to go with ADML admin login dot html. Okay, what about customer here? Also exactly the same. The only thing is in the place of admin login, we will be writing customer customer login dot html. Let me just try to refresh. Yep, I got my anchor tags, admin login and customer login. Right now we are going to deal with admin login. So let us try to create, tell me, admin login dot html, username, password, login. Okay. So just right click on web app, go to new, select HTML, and here admin login.html, give a click on next, finish, and here also center tag. I'll be using center tag, and of course I'll be using h1 also. Yeah, h1, and now admin. So form action, I'll be using form tag. Yeah, form tag. And inside this, username, password, and login. Yeah, sure. Username, input type equal to text, name equal to a name, or else a underscore name. Okay. And here we are just like this. Password, input type equal to password, name equal to APWD. Okay. And now I'll go with the submit. Input type equal to submit, value equal to just as login. Login, login. Just like that. And form action, I'm going to go with a log. I'll be using method post, obviously. I'm using the method post. So if I gave a click on admin login, I should be able to get here like this. You know what? I'll do one thing. Just let me try to write here admin login. Yeah, admin login. Let me just try to use one more break statement. Better. Admin login, username, password, login. So successfully we created admin login HTML. After this, what we need to create? admin login servlet. But before going to admin login servlet, we need to deal with DB connect, DB info, where we need to create that DB connect and DB info. Right click, new package. Let me go like com.pack1. Okay, com dot pack1, finish. Okay, now inside this we need to create DB connect and DB info. And you know that DB info is it a class or interface? Absolutely. Create this class interface. DB info is an interface. DB connect is a class. Create, please create. Yeah, Ish. Come on, create. You already know the concept. You already created DB connect and DB info in the previous project. Same, exactly the same code. I guess it's done. Okay. Now this is DB connect. And of course, this is DB info. Okay, DB info, DB connect. All right. So DB connect, DB info done. Now we need to deal with admin login DAO. But in order to create admin login DAO, we need one more thing. What is that? Absolutely. I'm impressed. Bean class. Let's try to create admin bean. Go ahead. New class ADMN BN admin bean. And I believe we remember the properties of a bean class. So implements, right? Implements serializable. After that, one public constructor, one public constructor. After that, private private variables. Okay, where is my database? Username, password, first name, last name, address, mail ID, and phone number. Okay, private string, private string. I'll go with a name, a pwd. Just a second. A name, a pwd, a f name, a f name, a l name, a l name, a address, password, first name, last name, a address, and a mail ID, and a phone number. All these are private variables. The only thing is right now I need to set the getters and setters and getters methods for all these, and done. Okay, is it done? Now, after this admin bean, after this admin bean, we need to deal with admin login DAO. Let's go. Right click on the package, go to new, select class, ADM and admin login DAO. Okay, finish admin login DAO. Inside this public, PUBLC public, void, check, check underscore admin login. And here I'm going check CHACK. Okay, now here I'm going to go string username, string username, and string password. PASSWORD password. You know what? I want to return admin bean. Let me just try to give it like this. Okay, now here admin bean a underscore bean equal to null, and return return a bean. I'm just trying to write like this. Similar code we already wrote. Check login, user login. We already wrote that. Same code, similar code we already wrote. So let me use prepare statement. DB, you know what? Let me just try to use try. CATCH catch EXEPT and exception dot print stack trace method, and now db connect dot connect method. What is the return type for this? Connection interface. Okay. Connection interface. Now I'll be using repair statement. So con dot repair statement SQL query. What is that? Select 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 star from, what is the table name? Admin where uname equal to question mark and keyword PWORD equal to question mark, just like this. And what is the return type for this? PSTMT belongs to prepared statement. Prepared statement. Okay. Now, obviously, I need to set these values. So PSTMT dot set string first parameter, and I'll be going with the username as the first parameter. After that, PSTMT dot set string second parameter. Basically, that second parameter is the password. And after that, PSTMT dot execute query. Else, yeah, execute query, just like this. Belongs to a result set interface. Now, if rs dot next method is available, I mean it is working, then I'm going to set the values to my bean. Okay, just let me try to keep it like this. A underscore bean dot set name rs dot get string of one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Totally, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Okay. Now set a name, set password. After that, set first name, set last name, set first name, last name, set mail ID, set phone number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Something is missing here. Address. Where is address here? Before mail ID, there should be address. Okay. Now better. This copy, paste, 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 paste. Now this is for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Just let me try to keep it like this. Okay. I'll do one thing here. I'm going to create new admin bean and equal to, I'll go with a bean. This is better actually. And I'm returning that a bean. That's it. Up to here, can you please try to have this? Online students, up to here, is it complete, guys, for everyone? All right. Enough. Up to here, enough. Enough, enough, enough. Tomorrow, we are going to continue with the same layout. First, we'll continue this and then we'll move on with the next layouts. Okay? Enough. Enough for today. Enough for today. Do you know that tomorrow, day after tomorrow, maybe up to Thursday or Friday, we'll deal with code only. Completely code. Okay? All right. That's it, guys. That's it for today. We'll be trying to continue our sessions again by tomorrow. Online students, I believe you are enjoying the code. Please try to message me in the chat, guys. If possible, please message me in the chat. Come on, come on, come on. Message me, please. All right. That is good. That is good. That is good. So that's it, guys. That's it for today. We'll be trying to continue our sessions again by tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you for listening.